Well, did you ever have one of those weeks? I'm having one right now where everything just seems to go wrong, everything just seems to break, and yeah, that's what's been happening this week. 4 or 5 different instances. A couple of them turned out okay. One that did not turn out okay, you're going to see a little bit later on in this video. You know, honestly, I've said it before, just about any time I break anything, it's because I'm too much in a hurry. And that's exactly what happened today. I wanted to get ready for spring, at least starting to get ready for spring, and you're going to see some of that. I wanted to put the leaf sweeper away until next fall, putting it up on the pallet rack. Also wanted to take the soil pulverizer from down on the bottom, put it up on the top of the pallet rack because I don't use it as often as I do the box blade. So the box blade will go in the lower section there. So all that's happening. It all started, if you watched our last video, let me show you this. So I'm always trying to get the best shots I can, no matter what I'm filming, especially with snow plowing. When I watch snow plowing videos, if it's just one camera, maybe from even inside the cab, I just find it really boring. So I've always used at least 2 cameras. We're going to be using 3 in the future because you're actually watching this on a brand new camera. But I take this magnetic mount and I had my GoPro mounted up at the top of the bucket, you know, where you'd put your bolt-on hooks. And I've done it many times, and it gets some great shots. But if you watched our last video, here's a little clip of it. I was banking the snow, and I knew before I started banking the snow, which is pushing the big snow pile back, that I should probably move the camera. And you see, as I got out of the cab of the tractor to move the camera, it was gone. And it was in a snow pile, probably twice the size of my truck and as tall as I am, had no idea where it was. The good news is we found it. The critical thing was that I had my wireless audio system hooked up to the camera as well. It was probably about a $750 loss. We did end up finding it. So that's kind of the first thing that happened. So the others is, well, I'm going to show you right now. You know, anytime, if you've got a basement, and anytime your wife's in the basement and she calls up to you, honey, come here, look at this, it's never good. It's not because she found $1 million, you know, buried in the wall somewhere, or it's never good, and it wasn't. Let me show you what happened. Yeah, so honey, come here and look at this. This is how it all started. Came down, and there was water all under their hot water tank. Not good. So the tank's only a couple years old, so I knew I had some warranty on it. So I contacted the company that installed it. It's a gas hot water tank. I don't like fooling with gas. And they came out, and I kind of felt like a fool. Yeah, so one of the first things the guy did was he took the panel off, and he said, well, there's no water down here. If the tank was leaking, there'd be water. Asked me about this, which is the condensate line from the central heating and cooling system. Well, I knew the condensate line was there, but you know, years ago, 100 years ago, I actually used to be in the air conditioning and heating business, doing maintenance and what have you. And I knew that an air conditioner sweats. It sweats off the A coil. But what I didn't know, we had this furnace replaced a couple years ago. It's a high efficiency system. I didn't know that the high efficiency systems sweat as well. So yeah, I felt like a fool. I was glad that the tank was good. And that drain goes right into the slab. I'm in the basement right now. There's a hole that was drilled out. And so what the guy tried to do was took a long drill bit and was drilling it out, and it seemed to work, but then a couple days later it was bad again. So I knew I had to find a more permanent solution. And a lot of you guys are gonna see my solution. You're gonna say, yeah, number one, I can't believe the dummy didn't even know about a high efficiency heating system sweating. I didn't, and I guess I am a dummy. But also what needed to be done. I don't know, I was kind of proud of myself that I came up with it, but again, it's probably pretty rudimentary to a lot of you guys that are a lot smarter than me. So I hooked up this condensate pump, and rather than it draining over on the left-hand side, I've got the PVC rerouted, and it goes up through this clear tube, through here, and up on top of the ceiling. We've got a little utility room here, and I've got it running along here, and down into the drain, the same drain that we use for the washer. Yeah, so dummy, I don't know, maybe. Why am I putting it on the channel? Well, you know, I like to share information. There could be other guys out there that are like me and not versed in all things, and maybe this will help somebody else out. So that one didn't turn out bad. As a matter of fact, it actually turned out good. Yeah, so then a couple days later, I'm a TV guy. I admit it, I like watching TV. I don't watch much during the day, but especially at night. And I'm one of those people that when I go to bed, I gotta watch a little TV. I gotta zone out to get relaxed. So the other night, went to bed, turned the TV on in the bedroom, been having some issues with it, and all of a sudden the screen went to pixels and went. It's not like you can open a TV and work on it. At least I can't. Maybe some of you guys can. So we ended up having to get a new TV. That was an expense I really didn't want. Put the new TV in the family room, took the family room TV up to the bedroom. So that one didn't turn out good. But the one that bothers me the most is the one that you're gonna see in this video. Again, me hurrying, it's an expensive repair. I've also, if you've watched our videos, I don't edit out my mistakes. I might edit out some of the colorful language when it happens, but I want you guys to see things, you know, as they happen. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to stage everything so that every job goes perfect or anything that I'm doing, every project goes perfect, and when I screw up. And yeah, by the way, as far as the TV goes, so this is the old one from the bedroom. I've actually got it sitting outside because it's actually junk. And I don't know about you guys or your town, but you know it's almost impossible to get rid of electronics. I know our local dump won't take them. Sometimes the various municipalities have electronic disposal days or what have you, so I guess I got to look for that. But yeah, it's not easy getting rid of these things. So I debated on whether or not to tell you guys about this and show you this, because boy, do I look like an idiot. I can't believe I did this. Take a look at this. This is the rail for the garage door opener. So putting the soil pulverizer up there, I'm really tight here in my own defense, but I have to angle it way up to be able to make the turn. I'd never put it up there before. I wasn't watching, and yeah, I caught it. I didn't even know I caught it. I mean, the thing with a tractor, you know, there's no misses, okay? There's no, oh, I hit it, but everything's okay. You hit something with the tractor, you've destroyed it. Yeah, so, good Lord. Yeah, so what's appropriate? Misery Likes Company, because I'm venture to guess that some of you guys screw up too. So you see that I'm right there with you. But that's okay. You know, if you're sitting on the couch all day, you're probably not going to screw up. I like to get out and try to do things. I like to put out some good videos for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this one. And we'll see you next time on Tractors in Life. God bless you all.